When the sun went down that night, Navy SEAL Chief Ethan Cole knew he might never see the sunrise again. A helicopter burns in the distance. Gunfire cracks through the darkness. Ethan drags a wounded teammate behind a broken wall, blood streaking across the sand. They were surrounded, outnumbered, cut off from command. And Ethan had only one mission left: keep his brothers alive. He fought for 48 hours straight. No sleep, no backup, no way out. This is that story. Ethan Cole grew up in the quiet hills of Montana, raised by a father who taught him discipline and a mother who taught him compassion. His childhood was simple: fishing with his dad, camping by the river, and protecting his younger sister from bullies. At 19, he met Emily, a nursing student with bright green eyes and a smile that turned his world warm. By 21, he knew two things for certain. He wanted to become a Navy SEAL, and he wanted to marry her. Cut to wedding footage, slow, warm sunlight on Emily's face. Emily, laughing. Just promise me you'll always come home. Ethan, I'll come home. Always. He kept that promise until the night he wasn't sure he could. Year, 2011. Location, a remote valley near the Afghanistan-Pakistan border. Intelligence spotted a high-value insurgent commander hiding in a fortified mountain compound. SEAL Team 7 was tasked with a precision raid. The mission was simple on paper: insert at night, capture, or eliminate the target exfil before sunrise. But as every SEAL knows, no plan survives first contact. As the helicopter approached the valley, Ethan felt something tighten in his gut. The mountains were too quiet, too still. He checked his gear. He checked his team. He whispered a final thought of Emily. Then everything exploded. A rocket-propelled grenade sliced through the night sky, slamming into the tail of the helicopter. It spun violently, alarms blaring, dust filling the cabin. Pilot yelling, "We're hit! Brace, brace!" The helicopter crash-landed in a storm of metal and fire. 2 SEALs were injured immediately. The pilot was unconscious. Comms were down. Worst of all, they landed right in the valley, miles off target, and the enemy was already closing in. Ethan crawled from the wreckage, ears ringing, vision blurred. Through the smoke, he could see shadows moving. Dozens of them. The blast triggered a wave of memory. Ethan standing in the hospital room when Emily gave birth to their first daughter, Lily. He remembered holding her tiny hand, promising her he'd always protect her. He blinked, the memory shattered as bullets ripped into the metal beside his head. This wasn't about survival anymore. This was about getting back to them. Ethan rallied the remaining operatives. "Ethan, we hold this position. No one gets through. As long as we fight, nobody dies." They formed a defensive perimeter around the crash site. Hour 1 to 12. Waves of insurgents attacked from the ridge. Ammunition ran low. Ethan rotated shooters, treated wounds, and took 2 rounds to his vest. He refused to stop. Hour 13 to 24. The night turned into day, then back into night. The SEALs were exhausted, hungry, bleeding. Ethan hadn't slept or stopped firing. He dragged wounded teammates behind cover, patched them up, then went back to the fight. Hour 25 to 36. A storm rolled in lightning, wind, sand. Visibility dropped almost nothing. The enemy used the storm as cover. Ethan stood alone on the northern flank, firing into the shadows. He didn't notice the blood dripping from his arm. He didn't feel the pain in his leg. He only heard Emily's voice. "Come home." At hour 37, a mortar round exploded near Ethan, throwing him back. His ears rang violently. His vision swirled. He stood up slowly, stumbled, shook off the dust. Only 4 SEALs were still standing. The enemy wasn't stopping, and rescue still hadn't arrived. He realized something. If he didn't act now, his brothers would die here. Ethan made a decision no SEAL ever wants to make. He left cover. He charged into the open, firing, shouting, drawing the enemy fire toward himself and away from the wounded. He became the shield. Gunfire tore through the air. Ethan dropped to one knee, then the other. Flashback Lily's voice. "Daddy, don't go." He looked to the sky. He whispered, "Please, not like this." Darkness closed in around him. Just as Ethan collapsed, the unmistakable thunder of Apache helicopters roared through the valley. The quick reaction force arrived finally. Missiles struck enemy positions. Machine guns shredded the ridgeline. The ground shook. Rescue teams reached the crash site. They found Ethan unconscious, still clutching his rifle. He had fought for 48 hours, nearly alone, to hold the line long enough for help to arrive. He saved 7 lives that night. Weeks later, Ethan awoke in a military hospital. Emily sat beside him, tears flowing. Emily whispering, "You came home." Ethan, weak smile. "I told you I would." In every generation, there are men who carry more than a rifle. They carry the lives of their brothers, their families' hopes, and the weight of freedom itself. This is the story of one of them.